I'm here at the Dwelling House of Hope with Levenia Furusa, and she's the executive director and founder of the Dwelling House of Hope. And she's agreed to talk to me about her background and about the operation here at the food pantry and the other things that are going on here at the Dwelling House of Hope. So first of all, on a personal level, you emigrated from Zimbabwe in 1996?
Yes, I did.
And how did that come about?
I didn't have any business of coming to America, but after I lost my 3 brothers in a tragedy, I decided to immigrate and come to this country.
And so do you have other people here? Do you have family here?
Yes, when I came to this country, I had my sister who was a diplomat with her husband and the family. They were in New York. That's where I went to New York to visit. And from there, my other sister was already here in Boston, Lowell. So I didn't like the life my family were living in New York. Not because I didn't like it. I think it was too good that if I was going to follow that life, I was not going to end up where I was because I had different ways of living.
So that leads us to your work here in the Lowell area, and you started working in a nursing home and then later founded the Dwelling House of Hope in your basement. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, I worked at a nursing home, and it was very difficult. From nursing home, I went to Life Links, where I worked for 8 years as a direct support care. And then from there, I went to Fidelity House Human Services. And when I was working there in these places, that's when I started giving people food, because I found out that a lot of single parents were struggling to make ends meet, because those days people were paid $6, $7 an hour, so they were working 2, 3, 4 jobs. So I decided if we can start something to give them some food, will they cut hours and stay home with their children.
And you found, your experience was that it did actually help them spend more time with their families.
Yes, it did, because I had to go talk to the families before I take the food to them. I asked them, if we give you so many boxes of food or amount of food, are you going to cut few hours to spend time with children? Because one thing I've realized in this country is people, they work from one job to the other job. And it's not that they want to do that, it's because I think the money, the economy, the money is too small for them. That's why people, they work so many jobs to make ends meet.
So you showed me through your operation downstairs, and it's very impressive. So you have a weekly routine that you go through to from ordering all of the food and then distributing it on Saturday morning. So can you outline that for me?
We work, right now it's a blessing that we only work 5 days a week. We used to work 6 days a week, so we don't work Saturday, we don't work Sunday and Monday. So Tuesdays we do our orders, and we work with Greater Boston Food Bank. We used to work with Merrimack Valley Food Bank, and then we outgrow them, and then we started working with with Greater Boston Food Bank, where we do our orders, which we order every week. They supply us every week, I can say, with 45 to 50,000 pounds of food a week.
And you also measure that in pallets, yes?
Yes, when they give us the food, they give us anything we order from them, they give us in pallets. And they send a truck every week. We order also produce, which they give us in pallets. We order like 12 pallets of different kinds of produce every week.
Yeah, and it's also interesting that the number of people you serve has grown over the years.
Yes, it's started, during the pandemic. We have seen numbers growing. We thought this was going to come up to an end, but every day when I wake up, I see the numbers. They keep on growing. Every Saturday, we see so many people coming. We even turn back some of the people, because if we don't do that, we will be here the whole day on Saturday.
Yeah. So how many, do you have a count of how many people you serve?
Yes, we do. Every Saturday, we serve almost like 600 people.
How do you package the goods that you organize the food that you hand out in boxes, and then there are some prepackaged boxes as well?
Yeah. Greater Boston has been a blessing because they give us family meal boxes, which is already packed. And the box, I think I show you the box, what kind of stuff were in the box, like, the non-perishable. And then we pack meat, like different kinds of meat, like we give them, if we have beef, chicken, eggs, like proteins. And then we also pack produce in the boxes and bread. So we give them 2 boxes of food every week, boxes every week.
How do people in need find you?
I think most of these people, they tell each other, like when they get food, neighbors, they will be telling each other that this is where, if you want good food, because people, they don't like only canned foods. And we like I told you before, that we have a lot of immigrants, refugees who we work with. I've been surprised to see people from Iraq coming to get food, people from Cameroon, from India, Pakistan, all those people from different kinds of countries, they always come over here. And that surprises me to say, my goodness, all these people. So what we do is we work with some of them to come and get food on a Thursday because they have different needs, like halala chicken, and they don't eat some of the food we give to the other people, and we don't want them to waste, so we accommodate them in a different day.
You mentioned also that people, I asked you about earlier about how you determine need, and I thought that was an interesting answer that you had, that people start lining up here very early on Saturday morning.
Yes. People, they always say, they think that we just give food for the sake of giving food to the people. And I try to explain to people when they ask me, tell them, if you see somebody coming and line up or wait for food at 3 a.m., that means that person is really in need. Because most of these people, they come very early in the morning to hold the line. We open at 8:30. So when you see people coming early like that, definitely there must be a need.
Are there other, first let me ask, are there other services that Dwelling House of Hope provides? Because I know that you also deal with drug addicts. So
yes, we do. We have, like I always say, Dwelling House of Hope, it's not a food pantry. It's a pantry which is unique because we do different things in the community. We beside people coming to pick up food, we deliver food to those people who are homebound, disabled people, elderly people who can't come here. Every Thursday we help them with that. We also have, we do Mother's Day, where we give mothers, recognize underlined mothers on Mother's Day. We give them some presents. We do Father's Day. We honor the fathers every Father's Day. We also do Thanksgiving. We do Christmas. We do a march, overdose awareness march, and besides also going to the park and help the homeless and the drug addicts.
How many people are employed here?
We have 6 people employed, and then we have a lot of outreach workers and volunteers who come to help us.
And how can people help? You're looking for volunteers?
Yes, we look for volunteers. They can go on our website, www.dwellinghouseofhope.org. They can sign up, or they can call 978-866-2327 and ask if they can help to volunteer.
Are there other ways people can help, like, for example, donations?
Yes, we always look for donations. And we also do we sell new clothes. So if anyone want to donate, if you have some clothes which are not used, which are new, we take those kind of stuff because that help us to run our pantry, to buy some of the stuff, which some of the food which some of the people need. We also do diapers. We give people also household goods like paper towels, soap, and detergent soap. So, yes.
You also mentioned you're looking for a truck.
Yes, we really, we are really in need of a refrigerated truck. I've been asking for a refrigerated truck, 26-footer, something which we can use even to put our meat and our stuff which we can keep in the truck, because people sometimes they ask me when they come, oh, you don't really need it because they've got so much space here, you've got so many refrigerators. I say yes we do, but I think a refrigerated truck will be the best, because right now we rely with Greater Boston Food Bank. They bring food to us. We rely with Brian with his FedEx truck. What if one day they say they're not going to help us when we don't have any truck, 26-footer with high dock? What are we going to do? We really, really are in need of a truck.
This has been really interesting talking with you, and best wishes for the Dwelling House of Hope and your work here. You're doing great work, and I really appreciate the time you've spent.
Thank you, Eddie, for doing this, coming to interview me, to hear what we're doing here in Lowell at 125 Mount Hope Street. www.dwellinghouseofhope.org. Check us there if you want to know more. That's our website. You can find all the stuff we do. And if you want to donate, we can also take financially donations. We have a PayPal on our website, www.dwellinghouseofhope.org, or call 978-866-2327. Thank you so much, Eddie. I really appreciate you taking your time to come and talk to me.